when Morbid held his live, where he had straight out of context up and, all of that was going on. Well, the next morning we rang into our group chat and Myra hadn't seen the live yet. So she didn't know what had happened. So when she answered, I was like, have you seen about the Lady Whistledown page? She went, girl, I know all about the Lady Whistledown page. That was me, Barbara and Charlie. Only when I told her what had happened on Morbid's live did she start to change her tune and say, oh, well, I don't know. I know there was this and then there was that. And I was like, it's a bit late.
Are you, so Myra was taking responsibility for the Lady Whistledown profile? Like her, Charlie, and Barbara? Because I heard otherwise. I heard it was Smiley Jen, Charlie, and Straight Outta Context that was behind the Lady Whistledown profile.
No, she took responsibility. She did mention Bama Steph as well.
Yeah, Bama Steph had nothing to do with it.
Well, that's what she said to me, and Amy was there when she said it.
Interesting. As far as I knew, it was Straight Outta Context, Charlie, and Smiley Jen. That's what I was told. That's what many people were told. So that's what I'm just letting you know. That's what we were told.
I think the difficulty is because Myra has been in the community for so long, she does know a lot about everybody. And again, like I said earlier, it's only when you step back and you sort of look at it as the bigger picture. There was, I'm sure you'll all remember when Fancy tried to dox Becca Scoops. We went on a group call about it and Myra was saying that's not Becca Scoops. She's got the wrong person. And I was like, what you on about? And she was talking about how Becca Scoops had gone on Case's panel once and shared her story. And then after that, she'd gone and looked into it. So, it's only when you stop and you look back at these things, it's like, okay, so she looked into that and then she did all that looking into Jen. And I didn't know the full context of how much she'd looked into Jen until we did that live together a couple of weeks ago. And she sent me her Google Drive. And I'm telling you, there was like 30 different tabs on that Google Drive with multiple different things in them, all about Cajun Navy Jen. That shit went deep. She didn't just look into Jen, she looked into the Cajun Navy as well. So, I don't know, it's hard, but this is what leaves me feeling a little bit insecure now. And her using the things that I've told her and the way she's used it, I find it so sneaky. It did genuinely make me think I don't want to be here anymore. When I was seeing the comments on the Whistledown page, it's like, these ladies aren't going to stop. They're going to continue this and they're going to keep going. It's a battle of will. I'm not willing to get in.
And there's a person that's clearly tied to this whole situation. One common denominator that we all know.
Well, a lot of people are confused who that person is because of the constant name changes.
She basically got my medical information from these two ladies I used to trust and be on lives before. I used to be known as Biscuit Maker or Skater Emo Girl on TikTok. I had to change my name because these girls would harass and constantly make lives about me, accusing me of doxing and all that stuff. And I trusted them and I, wanted to clear my name and I gave them my medication. One of the ladies sent over that medication to Jen, not Cajun Navy Jen. Not Cajun Navy Jen, and to look up my medical information.
That was, they thought you were someone else that was helping me.
Teresa Ann.
Because I was the target.
And it's not Cajun Navy Jen. It's not Cajun Navy Jen. Her name is not Kate. Okay, that don't make sense.
She used to go by the name Navy Vet Jen. Luna Lovegood. She's changed her name so many times. It's hard to keep
right
up.
now her username is not. It's Jen, not Cajun Navy Jen.
Yeah.
Her name now.
if you guys want to scroll in, please be aware of these people. They like to dig into your information, your medical records. Please
Yeah,
do
he says
not
it.
interact with them. Do not talk to them. Stop supporting them. Stop giving them a platform. There are many of us that are victims.
Wow.
We're gonna have to, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's confusing people.
Yeah,
Sorry.
we're gonna stay on top. No, it's okay. We're just gonna stay on topic because I know some of us doesn't have much more time here. I had somebody up here. Oh, there she is. If she wants to.
What I'm just saying is like to hurt you, like to turn you against each other. They make enemies out of you. It's not a peaceful community. It's hurtful. It is hurtful.
It is really hurtful what people do. And
I'm sorry for you ladies that you guys had to go through it. You guys are strong, powered, and your feelings are valid, and we love and care about you.
thank you. That means a lot.
Thank you. I can drop down,
Thank
Miss
you.
Coco, so if somebody else
I'll
wants
drop
to come
down.
up.
Somebody's just put that Myra, oh, it was Wookie. Myra and them are befriending Jen, which is scary. Yeah, I did see that, and I was a little scared.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to get.
That's the only reason that was brought up was because them two are starting to connect and become friends, and people need to know how dangerous that is. But again,
Yes.
sorry.
No worries. No worries. Absolutely.
You're good. You're good. I need to get some of these screenshots up.
Well, that young lady was told to go self-harm herself. So that's important to know for people that are mental health advocates, that's what you're allowing on your panel.
So Myra is sorry. There's somebody wanting to speak on panel. Sorry, Smiley Jen,
Yeah.
go ahead.
I don't really have too much to say. I just got a bunch of people messaging me saying that I guess there was something being discussed with my name, I guess, being brought up. I don't really have too much to say. I don't really want to be discussing stuff in general, but I guess it had to do with this Lady Whistledown, which I've been accused of being for a long period of time, which isn't me, and I'm aware of where it started from, but I'm not really wanting to speak about any of those people. The only thing I have to say is it's definitely not me. It's definitely not controlled by me. And I'm frustrated that that same group of people still are trying to perpetuate that same set of lies, even though they know exactly who runs it. I don't know what else to say other than I don't have anything to do with the page. I got told by somebody to go to the page, but I don't want to keep talking about people and doing all this stuff. I've literally been on and off the app intermittently because I get so frustrated with being part of any of the community because it's just so nasty no matter what you do being around. And I'm tired of how this, like, everything is so, like, everyone wants to attack each other. Everyone wants to create lies and narratives and whatever. And I've been over it for a long period of time. I've tried to move on from it. Every so often I'll, like, watch a live or whatever, but it's pretty rare. And I haven't really been interacting with anything. It's very rare that I've been around anything. And I don't understand why, like, I don't know why my name still has to be brought up because I really haven't been around anything in a very long period of time. And I clearly had nothing to do with that page and people know I didn't.
Yeah, sorry about that. I wasn't saying that you were behind the page, but your name was mentioned in
No,
connection.
I know it wasn't you. I just would appreciate if the person that said it could stop bringing my name up in things. I have already asked that to be done. I don't know if the message got to that person, but I would appreciate it.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, so here was something that really kind of bothered me when I seen it, because one of the comments that Mara made on the Whistledown page, the new Whistledown page, is God listens to prayers in relation to Silnat. It's something along in relation to me, sorry. However, when I've gone back between our messages, I seen this message in relation to Silnat, that God listens to prayers, which was very similar to the comment she'd posted. Hold on, bear with me. Here. Hey, she wants to continue. I feel sorry for her. I prayed for her. Looks like her negativity is eating her up. And there was another comment posted that said, God answers prayers. So when I saw that, that's when I really started to stop and think about the situation with Silnat and what was going on behind the scenes. What wasn't I seeing? What didn't I know? And I was only getting one side of the story. So things like this, bear with me. Hold on. So this one, Silnat is losing her mind. This one, which was Silnat's friend at the time, Una. I think Una is trolling herself, which is the same narrative she's trying to set out there with me now.
Una is suffering a lot, and I think now I understand that she was playing with her mind. Gosh, that's disgusting.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, Silnat. I'm sorry I didn't step back. So that's something I'm gonna say now, because I do need to say it. One thing I've been very guilty of whilst I've been here on the app is hearing a side of the story, taking that side as gospel, and believing that person blindly and defending them loudly. So
Yeah, no, because I had personal contact with Una, and she was really having a really tough time with the trolling, with the bullying, with all of this back and forth. I try to reach to her. She thinks she's in danger. This kind of trolling and bullying just push her to the edge. I don't know how she's doing now. But probably what I've seen, it's like, I'm sorry that you're going through this. I don't know how to help you. It's the only thing that I can say to her, and be just open and empathetic and listening what she said. And no, wow, the pattern recognitions in my head is going really, really hard, really intense now. That poor Una, I can't. Wow.
Dank, this was on the live replay where I came up and I explained to you why I had a problem with you. This is Adrian responding, saying that she never did lie. That you did apparently tell her that, or whatever. Silnat, I'm really sorry. And again, like, to anybody else that feels I've done that to them as well, I am sorry. I have taken people at their word too much. There's only two people I genuinely don't regret doing that for, and that's the ladies on panel here with me, Coffee and Rookie. I've seen enough. These ladies did not expect me to just take their word. From day one, they offered me proof upon proof upon proof. So I don't regret taking up for these ladies, but I do regret, especially, when people have come up and said they trusted my judgment. That hurts even more, I guess, because people trusted my judgment and trusted that Myra was sound as a result of my judgment, and actually I was so wrong. So then who else have I been wrong about? How many other people have I judged incorrectly? So don't take my judgment for shit, because clearly it isn't very fucking good.
I am so proud of you, Miss Jessica, because you stepped up. You've recognized your mistake, and that takes a lot of courage to be here and accept of everything that has been told to you and everything how you're looking for it, stepping back, looking at a different picture, a different angle. And it's amazing. It's amazing to see. And I'm sorry if I misjudged you for being up there with Myra, because I thought everybody was the same way talking as Miss Adrian and Miss Myra. And
Yeah.
thank you for speaking up and showing me who you really are.
Thank you, Anna. I appreciate that.
And just, you can't say that because people can change in a blink of an eye. Some people get with a group and they can mimic and become the person that group wants them to be in like no time flat. That's what narcissistic people do.
They manipulate.
They flip and they can change their ways in 2.2 seconds.
I get that, but I think because of... So, right, I'm not going to get, like, all emotional and shit, but the experiences I've had with my kids' dads, I've prided myself on having a radar for a narcissist and for being able to sniff that shit out a mile away. Lauren is in the chat. She will tell you when someone is bad news, I call that shit, and I am 9 times out of 10 correct on what I've said. And I trusted my own instincts. I thought that after my experience with that, if there was one good thing to come, it's that I can now sniff a narcissist a mile away. And I think this is why I feel so hurt over the situation with Myra, because clearly after all those years, as good as I thought I was at that, clearly I'm not, because that one was right in front of me and I didn't even see it, didn't even suspect it.
Well, look how long we believe the one that now is attacking us. Like, some of them are just that good that they know how to hide it. So don't get yourself down over one person, because it could have happened to anyone.
Thank you, Coffee. Guys, please keep it clean in the chat. This is an anti-bullying live, so we don't want anything going off in the chat that's going to be upsetting to anybody or causing anyone to leave the slide feeling upset or affected.
Can I please just ask Dank to stop bullying then? Because she's literally
Who am I
calling
bullying?
people
Because I'm telling the
liars.
truth that you did illegal things, recording personal phone calls that nobody knew about.
Well,
Why
maybe
don't you
should
tell
read the
that? Why don't you
laws.
tell how you doxed Beth and showed pictures of the street she lived on?
I didn't.
And you shared her
That's untrue.
her article about her car
I
accident
didn't.
with people.
That's untrue.
Yes, you did, Jen. Don't lie. Please don't
You're
lie.
lying, Dank.
Please,
But
okay,
Dank,
okay.
that's
We've
lying.
seen the screenshots.
Hey,
We've
y'all, come on
literally
now, come
seen
on.
them.
Dank.
Come on now,
We've
y'all.
literally
Let-
seen the screenshots. So stop
But
lying.
Dank,
I have
let's
the
stay on
video.
topic
I have
here.
the video of you recording mine and Emma's phone call, which neither one of us knew that you were recording, according to
Dank.
Emma.
Dank.
And I would
That is
believe Emma
untrue.
over your lying ass.
Dang. Y'all, come on now. Let's stay on topic. We'll hash this out later. Let's be respectful to the host. Please. Thank you.
The only thing I want to say here is, if you just listen to everything I've said, I will never, ever stand up for anybody else unless I've seen cold, hard facts with my own 2 eyes. Like, I will never do that for anybody again. I need to see proof, I need to see facts, and I need to see all of them, not just half a story. And I think that going forwards, that could be something that would be really good for us all to take on board. If we haven't seen it with our own 2 eyes, we don't want to be involved, because we're all here fighting battles for other people, and no doubt that it's coming from good intentions from all our own hearts, but look where that's led me and the place I'm in today with Myra. It's not worth it. It's really not worth it. And think whether these people would take up for you the same in return, because I don't know. Okay. I have nothing else I really want to say about this. I am currently getting messages from Myra through another person as we talk. Yeah, not much else I can really say. I'm gonna go see what she's got to say now. Hold on.
Okay.
To be honest, I just think we were all a bit blindsided by Myra because myself and Jess were really, really close to her. And Jess is hurting, which is making me hurt. And things just got way out of control. A couple of weeks ago, Jess and Myra had a falling out. They then decided to go on a phone call together, which I mediated. And it was going well. But then Myra started talking over Jess, and she just kept getting louder and louder and louder. Which then it was getting disrespectful towards Jess. And I was literally screaming into my phone. But no one could hear me because of Myra's voice was so loud. I was screaming to stop, that she was being disrespectful. And then when my voice did finally get heard, I went off. I was like, that was disgusting. I've never witnessed anyone speak the way she did to Jess. And I'm not standing for that. I don't like mean girls. I'm not here for that. Me and Jess have got really, really close over the year and a half that we've been friends, or just over the year. And the way she spoke to Jess really broke my heart. Sorry, 2 minutes.
I just wanted to say really quick, I have 2 seconds. Amy, I love you. You guys, you have a big heart. Jess, you have a big heart. Everybody on this panel does. But we're all adults. We should be able to be civil with each other. If you're friends with somebody who your friends don't get along with, just keep scrolling. Or you know what? Just don't say anything to them. Ignore them. I mean, I'm pretty sure we were all taught that from a young age. If you can't get along with somebody, just move on. It's fine. Nobody's mental health, nobody's addictions, nobody's children or family should be brought into any of these fucking situations, and it's ridiculous. I mean, I've never seen a bunch of adults act like teenagers in my life. Ever. Like, that's just something we don't have to get along, but we should be able to be civil with each other and just move on. That's all I wanted to say. I hope y'all have a great day. I will talk to you guys later.
I also want to apologise to Silnat over everything that went down. I just wish we had a chance to talk before it all went down so I could understand better. I was only hearing it from one side and one side only. So for that, I am sorry.
It's okay. I'm really used to it in the sense I didn't expect to coming from grown women, but okay, I'm surprised. I'm sorry. I'm nervous.
I just got like a text saying that my name was being brought up, so I wanted to know what was like going on.
It was brought up because I said that phone call that me and you had that was like recorded by Jen, you claimed that you've never seen or heard of before. So
It wasn't recorded. We were all on a call.
Okay, so it was recorded. I
Well,
have the recording.
but I don't get why this is still being brought up. It's been 8
Because
months.
Smiley Jen is a liar. That is why.
Yeah, but
You know
Jen,
that
this
Tasha
isn't the-
messaged me
Ladies,
and told
ladies,
me that
I'm
you
sorry,
were trying to get me
this isn't the
deported from
place.
Canada.
Ladies,
This isn't the place. This isn't the...
Yeah. I'll hold a live after this one and y'all can all hash
No,
it out.
I don't need to hash
Guys,
anything out. Emma and Jen are
Yes.
liars and backstabbers.
Okay, well,
Point blank, period. Okay? There is a recording of a phone call between me and Emma that she claims isn't recorded, but yet I have the recording. It's a 5-minute long video. I will post it on my TikTok later.
Can I respond? or like you're not gonna let me. I just got told that someone was talking about me. That's why I joined on. If it was recorded, I wasn't aware of it. All I knew is that I was on a phone call with the people that I was on a phone
Thank
call
you.
with.
So Smiley Jen is a liar. Thank you, Emma, for confirming that Smiley
She's
Jen
not
is
a liar. She's not a
She
liar. Though.
recorded
And
the phone call that you didn't know that she recorded. That's what you're saying,
but
correct?
who cares? It's been 8 months. Who cares?
It is the fact of the matter that she is lying.
Listen,
Emma.
look, I've
Just
been
like
wanting
you
to
are
tell you
a
something.
liar with Smiley Jen being a liar.
Can I
You
just say
lied and
something?
threw
Okay,
me under
y'all.
the bus about
Okay.
stuff that I didn't even do. Like point blank period. That's the only reason why it was brought up.
I'm not even saying anything and I'm getting muted. Do you guys understand that she's the one acting like a psycho right now? She's the one screaming.
I'm
Like,
not even screaming.
This
You
Like,
are
is not.
screaming.
This
You're
is not
talking.
even the
I'm not
panel
even
for to be
screaming. This is
discussing
ridiculous.
this.
This is
You
a
know
joke.
this.
Listen to me.
Disrespectful now because this is not our topic.
Okay, I'm sorry. Someone just said my name was being brought up. That's why I joined. I got invited to this live by somebody. So that's why I came up. I am sorry if I don't know, I just heard my name and I was like, okay, I'll hop on.
And you're still friends with people who try to throw you under the bus, Emma.
And
Who
I'm sorry.
blamed you
I'm
for
let
things
me
that
just
they
I'll
did.
leave after I
Wow.
say this. I cannot believe you have the audacity to still be on the internet when you told somebody to hang them.
No, I did
Oh,
not
oh,
say that.
oh,
I did
oh,
not say
oh.
that. Get your facts straight. I did not say that. The audio that's get posted was altered. Thank you very much. I
Let
stopped
me just
myself. I stopped myself from saying it. Took accountability. Said I was very much wrong about what I said.
We
But
will
can
not
we
be
have
having that talk
Zora
on
take
here.
accountability for what she said to me? No, right? Because it's just a one-sided thing.
this is all getting so sad. You guys are 40 years old. Get a job. Do something. This is so childish. This is why I got off this. You're 40 talking about Gypsy Rose. Who cares?
I don't
She's
give a
not
fuck
getting.
about Gypsy Rose.
So what? Get a
This
job.
isn't about
Hey,
Gypsy
Can we
we're
Rose,
just
done.
Emma.
We're
push
done.
them
We're
to?
done.
I'm not a mod. Can
We're
somebody
done.
take a mod? Because I'm not. This is not what this is about.
Oh gosh.
Y'all, no, we're not doing that here. And Emma, choose your words better when you're in someone else's panel, please. That's disrespectful.
Yeah,
Whoever
it is.
told Emma that people were
Can we
talking
just put
about
them
her,
for who
you're
are
part
talking
of the
about this?
problem.
This is not what this is about. This has took a lot, some of us, a lot to come up here and even do this.
No.
Be respectful in the chat or I'm blocking. Now stop.
And on panel 2, please, everybody.
We're echoing. I don't know who brought the echo in here, but I don't like it.
Okay, so going back to what the live is about. The message that's been sent to me from Myra, I'm going to read here because I'm not going to be intimidated behind the scenes. I'm also not going to be gaslit. Your life doesn't revolve around this stuff. You came to TikTok to advocate for Nick, and it got messy from there. First point, wrong. I was on TikTok way before that. I've posted my poll on TikTok for a very long time. I've had to go in private a lot of my videos because they talk about my essay, they talk about my history with my mum. You know, there was a lot of stuff I did on TikTok before I ever came to the Gypverse, so wrong. And I'm not going to make me made to feel like I shouldn't be on the app. So that's my first response to your message, Myra. Next. If you want to start a podcast, then this is not the right way to go. You need to reevaluate yourself. This isn't what you're doing. Turning people against me and Adrian is wrong. You said you would never ask people to choose sides and never would do this, but here you are behaving like this. Okay, I'm responding to what's been going on for the last week. Okay, now I'm not going to keep being gaslit into a position where I'm made to feel like I brought this up first. I never addressed this shit. Never. Until you were sat on Key's panel and you started shouting, fuck Jess, fuck Amy, fuck Coco. Sarah has already come up here and explained she was the one who brought this up. She didn't know about it from me. She knew about it from Gypsy Toe. She knew about it because Sarah went to Gypsy Toe and said, hey, I really respect Jess, but I'm not cool with what I'm seeing on Myra's lives and the way they're going after Anna and Sarah for the drinking. So that's all kind of interlinked. Sarah went to Gypsy Toe because she didn't like what she was seeing from Myra's behaviour. Gypsy Toe then filled her in and was like, no, Jess doesn't associate with her like that anymore. They're not as cool as they used to be because of this issue. They fell out over Jess taking up for Sarah and Myra keep going at Sarah. So she told Sarah, Riv, what had happened. Sarah Riv went on Key's panel and brought it up. Myra flipped the fuck out, started messaging me saying, fuck you, fuck Amy, you want to trash talk on me, fuck the both of you. So that's that part. I didn't bring this up. I've seen multiple clips where her and her friends are on live talking about my Discord chat and how they had to leave our friendship group because they were so poorly treated, how Myra doesn't have to follow any rules anymore. I'm sorry, the only rules I expect my friends to follow is be a fucking decent human being. Be a decent human being. Don't treat people like shit. Don't discuss people's medical issues. If you're friends with somebody, don't sit dragging them on a live stream. Like, go to the private Discord chat we've got. Remember, my whole issue was you guys publicly dragging Sarah. I wanted that shit private. So now you're fucking rich to send messages about keeping things privately. Now you want it private when it's your bad behaviour. But when it's somebody else's bad behaviour, then it's okay for you to drag them all over the internet for it. But you choose to do it, so you're going to get some backlash. Sorry, you're going to get backlash. Again, is that a threat? I don't read that any other way than being a threat. Next part. If you think you're going to turn people against us, is going to do something well, that's on you. I hope you sleep well at night because this is getting ridiculous. I left a community to start something different on my own. I moved on and I am done. What are you doing? Okay, well, as little as 2 days ago, you was commenting on posts with the hashtag Jessica Manson. Whilst I was at home with my family trying to heal from this shit, from the pain you put me through. You're entitled to speak your side, but what about me? How come I'm not allowed to defend myself or share my side? Oh, I'm sorry, do you mean like when I tried to join Lala's live and I tried to ask all your friends what they thought about you threatening to expose my history? And you muted and then blocked me. Do you mean like that? What, like not answering your side that way? I haven't spoken about you at all. I don't understand why you're behaving like this. I mean, the screenshots speak for themselves. Do we need to see any more? Let's pause for a second whilst we do that. That's 1. 2. You know, we could go on. There's plenty more. Let's not mention the whole Jitverse whistle down page you've made to troll me and other people, but okay. All I know, behaving like this. I don't understand why you're behaving like this, but from what I'm seeing is that you're vile. And in my eyes, you're an awful person too. Continue to speak because I'm not engaging in your petty behaviour. All I know is I'm not behind the whistle down page. I did comment on it because you spoke on me twice. Today is the 3rd. You need to check yourself. Showing private conversations is not okay. I never shared anything, but it bothers you when you're being called out. Jess, you're no better than us. Look at yourself before you speak on others. We made an apology live on Tuesday. Nothing that had to do with you. The apology was for Anna. I blocked you and I moved on. You, on the other hand, you're continuing to do this. All for what? Because you want to play victim. It's sickening and it's sad. I truly feel for you. I'm sorry. That message is the most fucking gaslighting shit I've ever read.
Yep.
Oh. Wow.
Oh. Come at me, Myra. Come at me, beast. I'm not scared of you. You want to, like, treat this young woman like that? Yeah, no. Done playing games with these bitches. Sorry, not sorry. And that was a bullshit apology. Bullshit apology.
It was, but like Gypsy Rose just said, Myra's victims are having a chance to respond to what she's been doing for months. So that's correct. Like, people are allowed to come up and speak on their own personal experience. That's my right. That's Lindsay's right. That's Silnat's right. Everybody who feels like they've been affected by this has got a right to speak on that. If they don't like that, maybe they need to look in a mirror.
We can't hear you, Jess.
Sounds a little faint, but not too much. Hello?
Hi.
Hi. Yeah, she's connected to her car audio, I think, is what she said.
I'm back. It's so
Okay.
inconsiderate all the time.
Sorry.
That's funny.
I honestly don't know to the thing that's going on in the chat. I don't know anything about it. My head's full enough with the drama we've had going on over the last week or two to even think about other people's drama. Honestly, I think 99% of people in this community are messy. 99% of people have done something wrong, and I'm done picking sides and choosing people's battles. I'm out of that. So I understand, like, how you feel, and you're entitled to feel your way about it, but please not in here, not tonight, please, please, please. I can't drink Red Bull this late, and yeah, I need caffeine.
Me too.
I just want to say thank you to Gypsy Toe for coming up and supporting with everything, and thank you, Coco, for holding this live for us.
Well, thank you for helping me out. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Gypsy Toe. Thank you, everybody on panel, my mods, everybody who came to show up. Thank you for being respectful in the comments. I know it got a little wild. There was like some other issues going on that I understand happened earlier this morning, but I have no idea what's going on with that. But yeah.
And I wasn't trying to start issues with Pink. I was just telling her to be respectful because she actually spelled the word out instead of maybe saying it a different way. And I didn't want you to get dinged for that. That's the only reason I told her to be respectful. I wasn't trying to start.
No, we love you, Pink.
Yeah, I was just saying,
no.
watch how you word things.
I think
Pink's
Yeah.
I was trying to protect the
love
love.
Pink.
That's all.
Thank
Pink
you.
is awesome.
Thank you. Good looking out. Sorry about that, but
Sorry for the misunderstanding, but I wanted to clear that up.
Okay.
Still not. How are you doing? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm still piecing things together. I'm thinking, I'm just ruminating so badly. I'm a little bit tense, but I'm okay. I'm a little bit exhausted, but I'm fine.
Well, I do just like want to say I'm very grateful you came up, and I know this has brought stuff up for you that has probably had chance to settle down and rest a little while. So I'm sorry that this has made things fresh for you again. And I'm very grateful that you've come up and shared your experience, and hopefully you feel less isolated, and people give you a lot of support because you truly do deserve it.
Yeah, thank you. Just like I said, for me, these people weren't just followers. I'm seeing them almost all the time. So it's been pretty lonely in my life, pretty lonely. And I don't care about the gift. It's the company, you know. This is my first year without my mother, and she was a huge support for me. Even at the distance, we talk a lot, and just I lost my best friend, So it was nice to come on live and see familiar faces, not faces, but names. And I know how they interact to me every day. So it was really nice. And suddenly they are not there anymore. So it's quite painful.
And I can't, I'm always going to blame myself for that, Silnat, because I was a part of that, willing, unwilling. As I said to you in message, ignorance is compliance.
Mhm.
And I'm sorry.
Anyways, thank you so much for standing up and to contact me again, and thank you for Tipsy Toes if you're there too, because I was really hesitant. I was really scared. This experience made me more afraid. I'm already dealing with agoraphobia outside, and I'm dealing with my safe place being in shambles because one person wants to create things about myself. As I say, this is not the first time. This is like the third time that I was going through this, and each time is like more painful than the other one.
Yeah. And I understand. I'm really sorry, but I hope I'm welcome to come back and watch your lives. There was a time where I really enjoyed sitting and watching you do your face masks, and whether it was just cleaning up, just like Anna does,